Welcome back to SS2 English Language. Last week we sharpened our comprehension skills through critical analysis. Today we turn to writing, specifically two of the most important and commonly tested essay forms in WAEC, the formal report and the formal article. Many students confuse these two forms or fail to follow their distinctive conventions. The result is marks lost not because the content is poor, but because the format is wrong. In WAEC, format marks are specifically allocated. You can lose them entirely if you begin a report as if it were a letter or an article as if it were a narrative. By the end of today's lesson you will know the correct structure and conventions for both formal reports and articles, understand the differences between them, and be able to produce well-organized, formally written examples under examination conditions. These skills matter not just for examinations but for your future career. Report writing is required in virtually every professional field. A report is a structured document that presents factual information to a specific audience for a specific purpose. In school examinations, you might be asked to write a report on a school event, an accident, an investigation, or a survey. The formal report has a fixed structure you must follow. Begin with a heading. Write the word report in capitals. Below that, include the following details: to who the report is addressed to, such as the principal; from your name or role, such as the head prefect; date, the date of the report; subject, a brief title explaining what the report covers. After this preamble, write the body in numbered sections. Typical sections are: introduction, briefly explain the purpose of the report; findings, present the main information; facts or observations; recommendations, suggest actions to be taken based on findings; conclusion, briefly close the report. End with your signature and designation. Language in a report must be formal, objective, and impersonal. Avoid the first-person singular I unless necessary. Use passive constructions: it was observed that, rather than I observed. Use precise, factual language. Avoid emotional language. Organize information logically and use numbered or lettered subpoints within sections. An article is a piece of writing intended for publication in a newspaper, magazine, school bulletin, or journal. Unlike a report, an article is meant to be read by a general audience and may be persuasive, informative, or descriptive. The structure of a formal article is less rigid than a report but still requires clear organization. Begin with a title. Write a bold, engaging headline that captures the topic. Below the title you may add the writer's name. Then write the body in well-developed paragraphs. The opening paragraph should hook the reader and introduce the topic clearly. Body paragraphs develop the main points, one idea per paragraph, with topic sentences and supporting detail. The closing paragraph reinforces the main message and leaves the reader with something to think about. Unlike reports, articles often use a slightly warmer, more engaging tone, though still formal. First person may be used where appropriate. Articles may include rhetorical questions, vivid examples, and statistics to engage readers. The language must still be grammatically correct and formally structured. Key differences between reports and articles: reports are addressed to a specific named person for a practical purpose; articles are published for a general readership. Reports use headings and numbered sections; articles use paragraphs with a headline. Reports are objective and impersonal; articles may be more engaging and personal. Examination candidates commonly make the following mistakes when writing reports and articles. First, using the wrong format, starting a report without the to, from, date, subject headings, or writing an article with report-style numbered sections. Second, writing informally, using slang, contractions like don't or can't, or casual expressions in what should be a formal document. Third, poor organization, jumping between ideas without clear paragraph structure or section headings. Fourth, writing about the wrong audience. A report to the principal must sound very different from an article for a student magazine. To score maximum marks, memorize both formats thoroughly. Practice writing the heading/preamble for a report and a headline plus byline for an article from memory. Allocate roughly 1/3 of your essay time to planning. Before you write, quickly note 3 to 4 main points you want to include. Then write steadily, 1 paragraph per point, with clear topic sentences. Review your opening, it must make the purpose and format clear immediately. Review your closing, it must round off the piece satisfyingly. Write legibly. Untidy handwriting costs marks even when the content is good. Today we covered 2 key essay types. A formal report uses the heading report, A2, from date, subject, preamble, numbered sections including introduction, findings, recommendations, and conclusion, and formal impersonal language. A formal article uses a headline, byline, engaging paragraphs, and a slightly warmer formal tone aimed at a general readership. Key differences: reports go to specific named recipients for practical purposes, articles go to general readers for publication. In the next lesson we will work on oral English, specifically the contrast between consonant and vowel sounds that are commonly tested in WAEC. As homework, write a practice report addressed to your school principal describing a fictional improvement project you would like to see in your school. Ensure you use all the required headings and sections. Well done today.